Hi everybody, my name is Katie. I've been playing Animal Crossing New Horizons every day since it launched. Today I'm going to share a few tips on how to make the perfect Snowboy, and that's what they call a snowman in this game. I am in winter with the beautiful snow on the ground, and here I come upon a snowball. You'll need to find 2 snowballs before you can make a Snowboy. I have this one already, and the first thing I'll do is usually run around and see if I can't find the other one. And here it is over here. They're always going to be on the same level of land so that you have the opportunity to put them together. There might be some barriers in the way and it may not be convenient, but you'll never have one on, say, the top level and the second one on the first level. Then you would never be able to pull them together. If you don't have a reasonably large amount of space, then the game will not spawn those snowballs for you. But you don't need as much as you think. You just need a little bit of flat ground with some snow on it. So the very first thing that we're going to do is build these up. After you kick it about 13 times, you'll have the opportunity to push it. And if there's a bug that's been pushing it around, just catch the bug or chase it away, or you can let the bug build that snowball up for you a little bit. But be aware they can also push it into water or straight off of a cliff, and then you'll have to start over. If for some reason you or the bug accidentally push the snowball into something or off of something and it breaks, you don't have to wait until the next day to try and make a Snowboy again. All you have to do is save and close the game and open it back up. You don't have to time travel. Oh, right there is an example of this bug that I was talking about. So we're just going to catch him really quick. If the snowball is a little bit bigger, it can be harder, but most of the time you just sneak up right behind it. Ugly, ugly beetle. And we move forward. I usually catch him when I find them if I'm trying to make a snowman because I don't want them to accidentally make a snowball too big. You can roll over the top of a path and the snowball will get a little bit smaller, but it's a lot of work to open up and put a path down. So I usually prefer to just catch the bug and move on. Now, you may not think it, but making a snowman in this game is probably one of the hardest tasks. I'm not sure why. It's actually very tricky to get the right proportions. And the first tip that I'm going to give you is to make sure that one of the snowballs, the bottom, is as big as it can be. I'm just going to keep pushing this one a bit more. You start getting a hang of how big that snowball is when it's done, but I will usually just stop behind it and I'll tilt the camera up, and once it comes up just above my neck and below my mouth, I know that it's as big as it's going to be, and I'll still push it just a little further just to be sure. And now the second one, oh, this was the hard one. So I will pull out a little bit of an iron fence and I will place it near where I want the snowman to be. This is the height that I use to gauge when my snowball is done and ready to go on the first piece. If it goes above this fence height, it will be too big and it will not make a perfect Snowboy. Now, why do you want a perfect one? There's a lot of versions and the game will tell you it's imperfect, and then they won't give you the benefit that you're looking for. The benefit of making a snowman is that you can get a large snowflake. You'll get 1 per day for 4 days, and the very first day you make them, in addition to the snowflake, you will also get a DIY recipe for one of the winter or ice recipes, and those are very cool. I'm at about where I think I should be, so I'm going to tilt the camera up. I'm going to just walk in front of it here. I want to make sure that I got it right. And you can see that it's just barely cresting the edge of the fence and just slightly below. And that's usually where I want it to be. Since it's ready, I'm going to push the larger straight into the fence. Here's a good example of why you would have to stop and start over again. Okay guys, I'm back. I'd love to pretend like I accidentally pushed it into the fence just to show you guys the process again, but no, I just made a mistake. I have found the new balls again. I didn't have to time travel at all. I just saved, logged out, and immediately logged back in again. But I have this snowball here at about where I usually try to aim. So let's do this again. Just going to move the big one behind it. And then you push the smaller ball into the larger one. If you go the other way and push the larger one, it will land on top and it will not work. So the smaller one into the larger one. You're looking at pure snowfolk perfection right here. But you know that? You made me. Yes, yes I did. It's very good that you know that, Snowman. So now he's going to thank you. If it's the very first time that you're making Snowman, the first time through, they will give you the ice recipe. I already have them all, so he's going to give me the large snowflake. They usually do that too, and the large snowflakes are used to create those recipes. So you will need at least one for, I think, all of the recipes. So they are very valuable resources. Now that I have that in my pocket and my snowman is done, I can pick up the fence and you are all set to go. As he gets a little bit smaller on the second, third, and fourth day before he melts away, he'll give you an extra snowflake, so don't forget to come back and visit your perfect little snowman. Let me show you how they look as he is melting. Here is a picture of the Snowboy on day number 2. Here is what it looks like on day number 3. Here is what it looks like on the very last day, right before the snowman melts away. And that is how you make a Snowboy in this game. As always, I hope you found something useful here and encourage you to continue creating in this game. Until next time, have the best Animal Crossing day.